Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. It is a no contact, low communication reading, twin flames, or somebody that you have been thinking of or who's on your mind. So we want to see what is going on in this connection, what they want to share with you. If you're not interested in knowing anything about your past, check out your playlist, check out the collective love readings for new love or singles. Spirit, I invite everybody who has found this message to hear your messages today. What is it that you want them to know? What is it that you need them to hear? Let's see what we have heading into this reading. Any energy that you want to start with? I am listening for you now. I have a book of love. What you want to hear: seek deeper understanding, hard to make contact. Just a feeling of, you can see the book is halfway. So we're in the middle. We're in the middle of this book. We're in the middle of a chapter. And maybe we feel like we have unfinished business. And it's a chapter of our life that we don't want to close. Maybe it's a feeling of, I know it's not over. Sometimes I feel that you know in your heart, or it could be that you must have a premonition. You know when it's over. You just feel like it's done and you're moving on, and you just feel like it's over. And then there's other times you feel like, I definitely have unfinished business with this person, or I don't feel like it's over. It can't possibly be over. So I whether it's your intuition or whether it's your soul contract talking to you, it's just, I feel like it's just this natural intuitive feeling that we have, whether it's time to move on or you do feel like it's going to come back. A scent of desire. Intense passion, charm, being drawn together. The romance can wear off. Maybe we were really passionate for each other in the beginning, and now we're not as passionate, and we're missing that desire that we had for each other. How could we reconnect physically? How could we be sexual again and turn each other on again? And I know it's hard when you're in a long-term relationship. It's not as much fun as it was in the beginning, but you can find it again. You can recreate it again. So maybe that's something that you would have to work on if this connection comes back towards you. I have lovely harmony, beautiful music together, playing passionately, strings of tension, they're saying, creative, emotional, and stress. So did the stress of the relationship, stress of everyday life, interfere with us just having and creating this beautiful music together? So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say I feel that something was a curveball. Okay. I feel like something was thrown into this mix as a curveball, a little bit of a wasn't expecting that curveball. So, and I have clear cut. Your partner defends you knowing where you stand. Past wounds are reopened. Loyalty, truth, and hurting. Now, I like that in the respect that even if you're not together, this person may not be throwing you under the bus to other people. They could be saying, we're just taking a break from each other right now. They're not explaining to their family like all the hurt and, hurtful words or things that are really going on between the two of you. It's a feeling of, I respect you still. I'm not going to just bash you because if we do get back together, that you're going to find out that they really were throwing you under the bus at that period of time. So I think that there's a lot of respect here still. And I guess they're just saying, you know what, we have to work on us, and we don't need other people to be our counselors. We don't need group counseling from our families, so to speak. So let's see what the cards are saying. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a Chariot. I have a Four of Swords. And I have a Page of Cups. I really do feel that this is unfinished business. I feel that this person has had a chance to take a breather and realize that I'm not ready to give up on this connection. I am feeling that it's this kind of full speed ahead, charging ahead. I am hearing, I want to meet you halfway. So you have to want it too. And I am feeling renewed feelings. Okay. It's a little bit of a kiss and make up. You know, it just feels good to kind of sweep things away, get things off our shoulders. We got it out in the open. We cried. We did whatever it took to kind of, I guess, start to repair the damage. But it is a feeling of repairing. Okay. Repairing, spirit saying healing. That we want to do. And they're saying we both want it. Okay. So if you both want it, then we absolutely have a chance, don't we? I have a 2 of Swords. I want to let you back in. There's a little bit of I've got to let you back into my heart. I have a Star. I've been hoping, I've been dreaming that this is what you want. I have a High Priestess. There's that intuition I felt a moment ago where you know when it's over and you just know, you just say, you know what, I'm not going to fight this anymore. I just feel like it's so over. And then there's the other people where you feel like it's not over. It's just taking a break and it will resolve itself, and a kiss and make up energy, an unfinished business. So there is a part of me that's leaning in that direction for sure. I feel like we're going to find that spark again. I feel that that's something that we lost track of. Life got busy. Maybe we haven't been intimate for a long time. Maybe we don't kiss anymore. We don't make love anymore. Maybe we don't go out of our way to seduce each other or to be intimate with each other. But this is a feeling of, I want to find you again. And I want to almost recreate, and I know it's impossible to recreate that when we first met feeling, but I think we're going to see glimmers of it. Okay. I'm just going to say it that way, like glimmers of when we first met. And it is a sense of renewal that I want that back. I want that newness back. And I know we can't get that newness back, but we can get glimpses of it. We can get, sparks, I guess. The sparks come back. Spirit, share with me what's been going on in this connection. What is it that you need me to know? Betrayal. I feel like I can't trust you. Did somebody deceive you? Am I having a hard time letting somebody back in? If I let you back into my heart, are you going to hurt me again? So that is always the question. It's a feeling of I'm trying to protect myself. I'm trying to protect myself from, getting hurt again. So that is something that only the 2 of you know. And that's something obviously that you would have to talk about, whatever happened. I have emotional intelligence. That's coming into me as emotionally available, thinking things through, not overreacting, not overthinking things. Somebody texts you one sentence and you're overanalyzing it for 6 hours. What did they mean by this? And it's just one sentence. It's not even, you didn't hear the tone of their voice. You didn't see their eye contact. You didn't know where it was coming from. So that would be emotional intelligence, just, kind of putting it in place, not overreacting, spirit saying. Red lipstick stains. I'm going to say the betrayal and the red lipstick stains are kind of going hand in hand to me right now. It's just, they got caught is how I feel. Somebody got caught, whether you got caught or they got caught. The betrayal's hard. It's a really hard one to get over. It's very hurtful. And it is a feeling of, could I ever trust you again? And some people forgive and forget and they're okay and they move on and your person just doesn't ever make that mistake again. But others, it's a repeat habit, and you just keep getting hurt by somebody. So you really have to think this through. Getting a room, okay. Did somebody betray you and you found out about it? Maybe they went out of their way. They found a spot to, they went to a hotel and you found out about it. They were away on business. They were away on a trip and you found out about it. So there's a sense of what happened when you were away, what happened in this hotel, what happened, when you met this person at this secret location. I want to know. And maybe you'll know and maybe you won't know, but there is a sense of taboo. There's a sense of betrayal for sure. Spirit, what else do you have about this connection? And this isn't for everybody. Just remember, these are general readings. Take with you what connects to you. Leave the rest for everybody else. I don't want to hear it. Maybe you don't want to hear what happened. Maybe you want to let it go. Maybe you don't want to know every gory detail. You don't need to know every gory detail. Some people want to know and some people don't want to know. Some people are like, you have to tell me everything. Otherwise, what's in my head is worse than what happened. So you have to decide for yourself what it is you can handle. Sexual protection, are they protecting you? Does this interfere with your health? Are they risking your health if they were sleeping with somebody else? I think that's a big one out there. So be careful with that. A fake apology. I don't feel like you were sincere the first time. I'm still struggling with, can I trust you? Are you being sincere? Are you just wanting our life back the way it was and you're not facing the consequences of it? And toxic. Is this person toxic? So you may be questioning, even, can we love somebody and still have all this kind of energy going on? Yeah, we can. And then you start to question your own self. You're like, what is it about me that I'm getting played? What is it about me that I allow somebody to control me, manipulate me, say these things, give me a fake apology? So sometimes you start to question yourself, right? You start to think like, I'm not making good choices. But just remember, these types of energies are really good at manipulating people. So it's like, why did I let somebody rob my house? Because they're a professional thief and they got in, okay? Like, there's nothing that you could have done. You couldn't have stopped the professional thief or the people who are getting conned right now, on social media sites. How did I fall for it? Because these people are professional liars and they're professional thieves, and they know how to manipulate people, and they've been doing it for a long time. So if you have somebody in your energy that's very toxic, that you feel that I just can't believe that this person just keeps coming back. This person that I know they're not good for me. I know that they are the worst thing on earth for me, but I keep going back to them. So that's when you start to ask yourself, like, why? Am I insecure? Am I not thinking clearly? Do I not think that I deserve more? So you want to be really, really aware of why you are in a connection with somebody who potentially keeps breaking your heart. Because, yeah, they could be saying, they're saying an apology is needed. I have the number 8. So I'm going to say an apology is needed. I do feel that, is it a fake apology? I mean, that's only you can know. You may feel like this apology comes in and you're still being manipulated. You still know that they want something from you, that they need you in their life emotionally because you're their emotional crutch. They always want something from you, but they don't give. So you may feel like you're still being played, or the apology is just not genuine. And that's something that you need to think about. So sometimes we don't go back to the people we love, even if we have unfinished business. They said we have unfinished business and we're in the middle of a chapter, but this person has a lot of toxic energy around them right now. I need to build a foundation. I need to build a life with somebody that I can trust. So that is definitely a priority in this connection. The answer is no. This person maybe isn't able to give you what you need. So that chapter may not continue, or we don't continue with the book. It's a book that we don't finish. We put it on the shelf and say, I didn't finish that book, whatever happens. But it is a feeling of, if I can't build a foundation, if I can't build a future with you, if I can't get back the trust, then the answer is going to be no. And that's something hard to live with. You're the only one who can decide, Spirit is saying. And that's sometimes it's really hard. I had just a crush on you. Was this just a intimate, something intimate, and it lasted for a short period of time and you wanted it to be something more, and they aren't ready to be in a longer term relationship? They're not ready to build something more. So maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Just a crush. Dig deeper. It came into me as try harder. If we come back together, there was a sense of kiss and make up. There was a sense of renewed feelings, but digging deeper, the number 17, intimacy issues, definitely, whether it's I'm having a hard time being with you intimately because you were with somebody else, or performance problems, or sexual diseases. I need to be protected because I don't know who you've been with. So we could have intimacy issues in this connection for sure. A lot of people struggle with that. I have you're smothering me. They could have pushed you away because you wanted more. And they said, I don't want all this. I just had a crush on you. I thought this was going to be casual. So somebody may have wanted more, and the other one is just saying, I don't know. I don't want all this. Catching feelings and a narcissistic. Okay. So is this somebody that no matter what I do, no matter what you do with this kind of energy, it's never going to be good enough. Okay. It's never going to be right. So even if you care for this person, it's never going to be enough. So you want to get them to fall for you, but they don't have the capability a lot of times to be in a connection that you need. Being vulnerable, deceiving you, controlling, worry. So you could be going through a lot that that you were vulnerable and they deceived you. That I believe that you opened your heart. I do believe that you gave them your heart. And then you start to worry about, has this person really been, I call it holding me captive emotionally. And what I mean by that is, they're not tying you up and holding you in a dungeon, but emotionally, somehow they've gotten you to a place where when they say jump, you jump, or no matter what pain they've caused, somehow you take them back. And that's when you start to question your own behavior. That's when you start to say, what is it about me that I keep going back to this person? So maybe Spirit's asking you to stop a cycle. Maybe Spirit's saying enough is enough. And yeah, you may feel like we have unfinished business, but if it's hurtful or painful, or it's just been too much, sometimes it's better to walk away. And I know that's really hard to do. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? Anything that you need me to know? What is my person thinking and feeling? So you have a lot to think about today. This is a little bit of tough love, a tough love reading, but that's okay. Sometimes I you know, we gotta hear the truth. We gotta hear the truth and not all the fluff. I feel as if you are leaving me behind. Are we growing apart? We could be growing apart because I'm worried that you're not going to ever stop this behavior. It's not all about you. You can't control me. You can't. I'm worried that, you know, this behavior is never going to stop. I can't stand not being there with you. So there's a sense of missing you and knowing what's going on, or what are you up to, or what are you doing. So maybe they'd like to know your every move, Spirit just said. My life is so messed up right now. That I probably would be in agreement with. There's a lot of toxic energy. There was the fake apologies. There was this feeling of, I feel emotionally that I'm not making some good choices for myself, or I haven't been. The timing just wasn't right for us. I'm worried there's someone else. So what happened to the person that they were, you know, with? Where'd that third party go? Are they still seeing that person? Are they willing to, do they want to still see that person? Are they lying that they're not seeing them, but they are? So that would be going through my mind. It's hard for me to admit when I'm wrong and say I'm sorry. I feel like they're having a hard time apologizing, you know, that they did nothing wrong, or we had an agreement that we weren't exclusive, or we never said we were exclusive. So therefore we didn't say it out loud. So therefore, you know, the options were open. I never know what to say to you, and I'm nervous around you, walking on eggshells, wondering what they're going to say. I keep my feelings for you a secret because I'm involved with somebody else. I feel like this has been a very difficult connection. And sometimes you have to walk away from something that just doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve your present self, and it doesn't serve your future self. And there's such a part of me right now that's saying you deserve so much better. And you have to ask yourself, like, why? Why am I staying in this connection? Why do I want this connection even back? Sometimes we just are unsure. I'm afraid to tell you my feelings. I've got an avoidant. I need more time. I'm not sure how you feel about me. I feel like this is them playing you again, that they say, well, you said that you didn't know what you wanted. And you say, well, I said that, 6 months ago, not today. So it's almost to feel like they're playing you. Like however they're feeling, they throw it back at you. Whatever they say, it's really what they think you are thinking. But I just feel like they're playing you. They're playing like both sides somehow. And I feel like it's a wake-up call to you that sometimes we have to say no. I wish things were simpler. It's not easy. This is not easy. This is not an easy connection. It's not easy to walk away. I still feel like I have unfinished business with this person. But at the same time, I really feel like my present self and my future self is saying, you can't go there. You just can't go there one more time. Okay. It's just not going to help you. So maybe that's something for some of you to think about, that I have to let this particular energy go. And even though it's sad, and even though it's not what I really want, my future self is more important. My future self and my higher self is much more important than what this connection has to offer. So I'm going to say for today, it is a reading for tough love and looking at things honestly for your future self. And I'm going to put this out into the universe, and however Spirit guides you, Spirit will guide you on your path, and you get to make the decision. But this is just some things to think about. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamelinspsychicmedium.com.